For an old man, that's a good thing. You know, it was great to see our offense come to life the way it did in this tournament. You know, it did some great things for us, but I thought that the last two games, one of the things that we did was when we got ahead, we continued to push and score. And that, you know, against a team like Moorhead, you can't have enough runs. So we were very happy to have the lead that we did going to the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
The third time that's happened.
Yeah, I thought our starters this weekend were fantastic. Hathcock really stepped forward. I mean, it was almost a different look about him, you know, in this tournament. I mean, he had a want to on his face that you felt like he was going to get us into the 7th or 8th inning, and he pitched extremely, extremely well. Yeah, Devin Brown was fantastic. I was really proud for Isaac. Isaac hit some balls. I think he'd hit 4 balls hard, at least, in the tournament and had not been rewarded. Today he gets 3 hits, so I was really proud for him. Crow had a tremendous at-bat where he went opposite field with 2 outs and knocked in a couple of runs. There was some good things happen for us. Yeah, I think it was kind of magic in some ways. You know, it was one of those seasons where after what we had been through, and I don't want it to sound like it was a really bad thing. If you're getting a new stadium, it's certainly worthwhile. But it was hard to have team chemistry and those type of things the last couple of years. It was really good. I thought these guys really were rewarded. And when you look at where we were at one time and kind of scuffling early in the year, it took a belief factor on their part for this to happen today. And they hung in there. They continued to play hard, and they continued to believe when maybe some people would question, is this just going to be a mediocre year? And it turned out to be an outstanding year.
And for your program.
I know it's that upsets me because there were some guys who deserved and would have loved to have this opportunity that we're fixing to have next week and to experience what we did this past weekend. But thank goodness these guys, especially the seniors, Nick Gaddis and Brewster and Willingham, that they were able to experience this before they left here.
They say to play your best ball at the end.
I tell you, as soon as I got out of the way, they went on a roll. It's been fun to watch. For the last 6 weeks or so, it's been pretty doggone good, and the last few weeks have been fantastic.
Can you be this year's Tennessee Tech that comes out of this league?
We can be. Now, will we be? I don't know, because I think we'll have to play at the top of our game for that to happen. But one thing about it, they proved that you can do that. And, you know, it's kind of like that 4-minute mile. Everybody said you couldn't run it until somebody ran it. And then the next year, I think there were 6 or 8 people that broke it. So, you know, to me, what Tennessee Tech did was they opened the door to our minds that said, for sure, it can happen. So I'm hoping it can happen for this group of guys.